Hello students, hope you're fine. Now we're starting question number 7, part E and F of exercise 3A, D1, 3rd edition. Question number 7 is express each of the following decimals as a fraction in its simplest form. So E part is 0.12 dot. So students, we have done part A and B in the last video, and now this is a bit different because the first number in this recurring is not repeating and second number is repeating. So we have one additional step in this question. So listen very carefully and try to understand. So it's the same. We have started x is equal to 0.12 dot. So now students, we will multiply with 10 or 100 or 1000. How? The first of all, the first step, we are going to move this non-repeating number to the wholes, and then in second step we will move this repeating number to the whole. So we have this time in this type of question we will multiply twice, first with 10, then with 100, first with 100, then with 1000, whatever. But we have to move, we'll have to multiply twice with any of the multiple of 10. So what is our first thing? That we are going to move this non-repeating number, that is 1, towards the wholes. So it needs just 1 point to move on the right. So we are going to multiply 10. Look at here, if we multiply this number with 10, it becomes 1.2 dot, because decimal move 1 on the right place, decimal move 1 on the right, so it becomes 1.2 dot. So this is the first step. So we'll multiply this equation with 10. This becomes 10x and this becomes 1.2 dot. Now students, in second step we are going to move this whole number 1, 2 dot, both of these number to the whole. So for this we are going, because there are two numbers, so we need a decimal to move 2 places on the right. So we are going to multiply the equation now with 100, because we have to move both of these points to the wholes and decimal will move 2 right. So we need to multiply with 10, with 100. 0.12 dot into 100. So here is decimal 1, 2. Here it goes. So it becomes 12.2 dot. So as 2 dot means 2 is repeating, so I will do this step for you if you don't understand. 0.1222 dot. So it's like this. 1, 2 dot mean 1, 0.1222 and so on. So now when you multiply with 100, decimal will move to right. It becomes 12.2222 and so on. So you write it like this, 12.2 dot. So this is the answer when you multiply the equation with 100. This will be the answer. So now we are multiplying our equation with 100. So this will become 100x. When we multiply x with 100, it becomes 100x. And when we multiply 0.12 dot with 100, answer will be 12.2 dot. 12.2 dot. Now students, we are going to subtract these two fractions. Okay, now we will not subtract this fraction as we have done in the first two parts. This there was two fractions, so we will use this fraction subtraction, but now these are the new two equations, so we will subtract these new two equations from bigger to smaller. So this will be 100x minus 10x, 100x minus 10x is equal to 12.2 dot minus 1.2 dot. 12.2 dot minus 1.2 dot. So students, this is, now we have to subtract it. 100 minus 10 is 90. X is equal to 12 minus 1, 11, and 2 dot minus 2 dot 0. So answer will be 11.0 or 11. So now the equation will be, as 90 is multiplying with x, it will go on the other side and get divided. X is equal to 11 by 90. So this is a fraction we obtained from part A. So now we move toward part F. In part F, again it's 0.07. 0 is not repeating, but 7 is repeating because the dot is on the 7. So we'll suppose x is equal to 0.07. So as I have already mentioned in the last part, first we will move the non-repeating number to the wholes, and then we will repeating both of the numbers to the left side of the decimal. So first of all, we will multiply the equation with 10. So when 0.07 multiplied by 10, it gives you 0.7 dot. So this will be the answer when you multiply the 10. So again we are following two steps here. 2 times we will multiply the equation with the multiple of 10, because in first step we will move the non-repeating number to the left, and then we will move both of these numbers towards the left. So in first step we will multiply with 10. When you multiply the 10, the non-repeating 0 move to left, because when you multiply with 10, decimal will move 1 on the right side. So it will become 0.7 dot. So multiply 10 with the equation, it becomes 10x is equal to 0.7 dot. This is the first equation we obtained. Now again we are doing the same thing, because now we are going to move these both numbers toward the left into the whole numbers. So x is equal to 0.07, and what we need to multiply, a multiple of 10 so that 0.7 will become whole. For this we need to multiply 100, because there are two numbers. We need to move the decimal 2 positions on the right. So 2 position mean 2 zeros, so we'll multiply with 100. We will do it here, 0.07 dot with 100. You can also write like this, 0.0777 multiply by 100. So now this 100 is multiplying, so decimal move on the 2 right positions, 1 and 2. So the answer will be 1 and 2, 7.777. You can also write 7.7 dot. So when you multiply 100 with 0.07 dot, it gives you 7.7 dot. So now we are multiplying our equation with 100. So it gives us, when here you multiply with 100 and also here you multiply with 100, it becomes 100x is equal to, when 0.7 dot multiply 100, it gives you answer 7.7 dot. So 7.7 dot. Now students, we are going to subtract these two equations, not this. Okay, we are going to subtract these two new equations. Fine. So from smaller to bigger we are going to subtract. So this will be 100x minus 10x is equal to 7.7 dot minus 0.7 dot. So 100 minus 10 is 90x is equal to 7 minus 0 is 7, and 7 dot minus 7 dot is again 0. So its answer is 7.0 or 7. You can only write 7. So now 90 is multiplying x here. It will go on the other side and get divided. So x is equal to 7 by 90. So this is the answer of question number 7 part F. So we have done also 7 part E and F. Thank you.